goodness. Guess who's single now? That is what he gets. I knew it. Didn't I tell you that relationship wasn't going to work out? I called it. I knew it. Because of the way he treated me. That is what he gets. God don't love ugly. Wow. I remember when I ran into my ex and his girl at this event, and like they were into it with the people there, and she was like starting to get loud with some of like the security guards. And I left there and I told everybody and was like, that's what he get for the way he treated me. And the Lord said to me, he said, out of the abundance of my heart, my mouth was speaking. He said that I was still hurt in my heart, and that's why it was coming out of my mouth. And he's like, do you think that I showed you that about them for you to go off and talk about it? He's like, do you think I let you see that so you can go and defame his character and build up your reputation and remind everybody of how he humiliated you and how he betrayed you and treated you like nothing and lied on you? He said, no, I showed it to you so that you would pray. He said, I let you see that about their relationship so that you would pray for them. He said, you are your brother's keeper. And it's like we wonder why these things haven't come into our lives, and it's because we can't be happy for other people. We can't pray for other people. We would rather see evil come upon them than good. The Lord said to me, you haven't forgiven him. And it's like we see this cycle in marriages and relationships, because instead of, praying for the people and interceding for that family, we go off and we talk about it and we judge them, and then that same measure is measured back to us again, and we find ourselves in that same exact situation that we talked about. The Lord told me, he said, I hate divorce. I hate seeing families torn apart. I hate seeing marriages crumble. He said, pray for them. Pray that love would abound in their marriage. Pray that forgiveness would reign in their hearts. Pray for grace and mercy for them. And it's crazy because you can only pray about somebody like that when you've forgiven them. And it takes humility to forgive. It's funny because the Lord told me, like, when I was telling him, I was like, I don't even know if I really want to pray for him. He said, it's not about how I feel. It's about what's right. He said, I was humiliated too. He said, I know how you feel. I was betrayed. I was lied on. I was talked about. I was treated like I was nothing, but I still prayed for them. I still prayed for forgiveness for them. And he said, I want you to do the same thing. I don't want that stuff in your heart. Because it's crazy how we can be on social media and we portray this, false image on the outside. It's just like the Pharisees, how Jesus said, called them, you hypocrites. He said, you clean the outside of the cup, but the inside isn't clean. He said, don't you know if you clean the inside first, then the outside will become clean? He said, what's going on in your heart? Why can't you pray for them? And he told me, he said, if I could see the stagnation that the enemy was trying to plant in my life from the bitterness, if I could understand the fall that was coming because of my haughty spirit, he said, if you could see sickness that was trying to root because of that unforgiveness, you would let it go. You gotta let it go, sis. And that's the thing about love, like, it's his love that covers a multitude of faults. We used to sing that song in church, Love Lifted Me, when nothing else could help. And I hear the Lord saying he wants to love you past that pain. And he wants to love you out of that hurt, out of that unforgiveness. And he wants to take that ugliness and those ashes and show you how beautiful you are. It's time to forgive. Wow. Wow. Lucky for me, God really does love ugly.